nipa kakra bi na yemfa nyansa kwan so na ye at their expense. And then I'm saying we are so gullible and we are thriving on sheer and raw emotions. Consistently, no, people are just riding on our ignorance. Because about the you discuss, NDC MPP politics, then we find justification and then we get away. That is what we do. Today, they caught the Kokuba way. I said, Masine, yampe solution. But actually, say, oh, graphic page. Graphic 6 January 1962. Rollins, this. Why justify the present? We are going retrospective analysis. That is what we do, and then we get away with it. Who is standing in for us? That is the thing. And see, say to begin with, no, we need to enlighten ourselves and become resourceful with information. So that at the end of the day, no, you bet me, who say this thing is wrong, this is right, because you see, wrong and the right will forever compete for audience. You can't do anything about it. Wrong and the right, truth and error will forever compete for audience. It's up to you to be able to decipher where to pick the size to choose. And we bet me a mistake will be any political choices. Because that is what we've been doing over the years. We've been taking for granted. So just look at it. Just for what political arena and also there are individuals or casal teams and nipa we nyansa in the team. But look at the kind of sensitive position that holding on to. Or kasana wakuma bubu. But that person is feeding fat from taxpayers' money. Because there is no uniform, there is no platform for competitive opportunity. One uni background, uni baby, you will never get there. Knowledge economy, we don't. We are building syndicate, crime syndicate. We are building Ponzi schemes, using political parties as cover. So in the face of our natural resources, you will gold, you will diamond, you will weigh, foreigners are benefiting more than you and I. So China even try a rose who do not the cock or we are now minister now say why or bribe party in Kakrabi, the cock, they don't care, they only care for themselves. And so our healthcare infrastructure is crumbling. Nobody cares because Sikana Yada bribe is so enough so all dollars guni dema they can fly to seek medical care. That's an American. Omo te ben kolebu kura ne nya yare ko homu na wa oti bubu ohia ye do beduru kolebu no na de na aye wo. We need to reason up. Come yes say UK Prime Minister by yare so fly to baby. The only reason, the justification you might have say me ko other jurisdiction na other country say your mouth referral say the services you require cannot be rendered here. And for that particular reason, may give you this referral to go out there and seek medical care. But even medical review, people go out there because they know, say, our healthcare infrastructure is crumbling. It's crumbling. But say you're innovative, I'm telling you, say, we can even create jobs. Let me use this particular thing to set an example for you. Aging. It's something nobody can run away. Maybe I just say the inevitable day catch up with you. And yes, you age, you grow, and you become weak. So growing and becoming weak, is becoming an institution because nobody can run away from that. What happens? You become frail. Some develop senile dementia, some develop schizo, and whole lot of some become delusional, some become delirious, a whole lot of things. These are things that come with old age. And say hospitals na let's say other places can't we set up institutions and render home care to people? They do it in the UK, and I'm sure say a queer friend last night catch them say your friend say in Germany. You have similar thing there. US people do have it. In Canada, there are Ghanaians who leave Ghana, they go out there to do home care. They are not nurses, but they train them to do home care. There are people who be willing, say, me ye, you mamma, me quantity. Minya da jenhwe. It is a home care no hospital is attached, food is at everything. Somewhere crowd there, obitting the parent, alcohol, they will pay the money. They will pay the money. Mamma betting at na ha copins obenya na sum biewu na say sie na be sie na na ye no. That is what they do. So you see, you need to be creative to create avenue, because job no feel so na eba o. Wa ankasa na say what na creative, because if you do this, then there are people who will be trooping to that particular place, and there are people who will be willing to make investment towards that particular plan. Say maybe I can even move to that particular care home and live there forever, because elsewhere it happens. People or born a brand in we not send the money in to China and China. The sika kakra can move to care home. Or kotan. Yes. So you create faculty to employ people. Your nurses, tons of them sitting at home. You see in the hospital. All we have to be is just be reasonable, just to create avenues, that particular, because people you have placed at various sensitive positions are not reasonable men. They can't think. They are emotional, full of themselves, so arrogant, and position you go and deserve. Your party down by the That is why I'm telling you, sir, we have succeeded in arming fools with political power, and they have become so dangerous to the extent that they are hurting us. We have armed fools with political power to the extent say, and they are coming after us. But that is not supposed to be. I am no. We armed fools with power, and now they are coming after us. Because we are watching Jataba Bafie. And if you are able to, if we arm knowledgeable, reasonable men of wit, men of conviction, men of intelligence with power, at least something will tickle them to do that. There are people out there I need to take care of. Go to hospital, sick mothers on hospital beds. There are people who are locked up in their rooms. They can't even access medical care and as for them. But every day, be in Sikato V8 and as for your corner year back. Or mine only a country, a moon penny for betting better TV. So I'm bragging. I'm a dying 11 hour is illegal. Matose, or Tunani and the next door neighbor. They cannot even afford 5 CD meal a day, and you are happy. People who saw say you be created the American dream, and can see you created a dream for themselves. They even have the globe, the whole world in mind. America to become the most attractive destination for everybody wherever you are in the world. That was the vision. And see, upon all the Nippon move to America, then as for the and everybody who run mind you get something to do, because the vision, not vision, no American dream vision, it go beyond Americans. It had the globe in focus, in perspective. And Ghana for go America, if they will complain, but everybody will find a job to do. That is the system. System by the creating. Is there any system at all? Just your buy and society any bushing for who ye young choir because your benyan said nipo munim some or martin media more defending. And over the years, that is the Akoswa Nipa and Kawa respect more or more media num. You expect some come back Kenyans as some sabi. Then you're fooling the obedient. Nyansa no becano, Bobon or dash in a back pocket, and not tisso. And all the emotions are Cassan, some Hunni and some Yansa and Panini Casa as our crying a Casa. Or come also respect. Respect young Tony store. Unuma obey and then met respect. Oh, a Numa, Subaya better than a out of that, and I'll be now respect. Respect in your say a ton store keke, and our time meter respect. And age and your guarantee, because I have told you, sir. I have been to court and who 70-year-old man. Ordinary Bema, Aquasha crowd 5 years, I say. So when you and you are telling me that they deserve respect. ne yem ba 30 years etimi fan ne koto jail. It is about the obey and they make respect. That is the sight that is the way I lose sight on, and we keep deceiving ourselves. Nobody is lifting a finger to do anything. Even countries with your friends with the communist past and they've seen the need, just trying to retool, and they are becoming better. Today, whatever ideology that you hold, whether West or your friends or whatever, Russia, just go to Russia, rubbing shoulders with the big economies. But beginning where almost 30 and then today they have arrived, because it is about having men sitting down and thinking. I told you, sir, China has open mind back on the curve no press China. I have told you, sir, in the beginning of 1800, now we use GDP at the assessed countries, and China was the most successful country in the world, the richest country in the world. But you see, they slipped to economic perdition. Tribal war, civil war, plagues, then as a form, and easy. Omotimi can't come we know about 2 million people. So, my China economy crash so 40 years ago. Now, the poorest countries in the world, and China was one of them. But they sat down, said, no. Let us come up with a certain initiative. Let us come up with a long-term plan. And that Chinese economy, the second largest economy in the world. What happened? Thinkers, people who reason. It is not about political platforms and make a cancer being no, your budget. So it is about plan, vision. South Korea, we started with them. Malaysia, we started with them. Just go to Seoul. The last time I was mentioning it. Go and look at the beautiful city inside. So, because we have no plans. Nkrumah now want the plans or the vision. You know? When Nkrumah was overthrown, his vision, his ideas, everything was truncated. He tuning in at no coy. Say, we monfanonko baby and penetrate. Not knowing so minor that and I you to what. Here we are today, 60 years. We've been wondering. Kraku school be asi. Ma omonyem eda form. That is the problem. So, coming up with your friend is saying initiative policies are very beneficial to the kind of economic transformation that we seek, creating sustainable job opportunities for us. At least system no such that be about bedroom. We need to get actively involved in the national discourse. Come up with the initiatives that creative jobs are yet sustainable. Sebeya Yensono, the Ghanaian dream that we seek, can be realized. Because we can't just be going around. Okobra, dear Yakra, the Ghana for no more bridge now, more brebe now. Wakobra, wait me toward the Awadiba Krumhano. And you're grown in Ebagio, Unia Ghana, Nina, the pothole. So we are so dangerous to this into Metiano Ubika say now, we are so wicked to the sense and Yankopon ye mistake. No admit anybody to heaven and me say, or Tehana Yakopia Bao so Akobuni Komokuno, because we are so greedy and so wicked. That is the kind of people we are. Obia Kobra than a Kaya Bano. Duty net that's what portal. And ya the Ketua, Wintimintia. So you know what happens, they will seize it. Yes, easier. Na ya koton na dufu dia mani pafoforo no mremo barawo na ya ton amomo enti ene car na ya ohyen no a business, big business for a lot of people. Cars ni obi ade o cars ni ye nipa o makobere wa buru kira wato ne car ode ba se bi wantimi ntua duty no na ya fa enti car no ton 300 million e wa bochire obeduru porter ya se ontua 400 million one ka wuntia because car not on 300 million. What they bow my more, you see 400 million as duty. Oh yeah. It is the same car na ya fani ya cotton 2000. And they are mobi. You see how funny it is? Or car na what on 300 million. What they buy na city 400 million as duty. Ebi a winye nyae. Now binding and sat so. Now I cut on 2000 amobi for. Say wono nkwasi adwuma na waye. Ya nkasa ye nkrofo. That is what we are doing to ourselves as people. We have leaders who are supposed to look after us, our interest. So you see, seminar ye kanonya nsema. I say we obina pekasa. The system is rotten to the core. Say until say beka conscious. Among for na yenye bibi na yenye bibi. You see, who is out na man too? Who know who say we are enlightened? There are a number of people who are still neck deep in what is happening because they feed from the crumbs beneath the corrupt table. And this whole thing, and yes, I saw nipa bakwana mi you been saying your my BBO. No. Yes, you buy your files, you have 412, paid in the channel, do manam no. Nipa no more mining in authority and in the end, na yekuno. Yes. If we are going, we go along with everybody. But to start going, we need to start the mental revolution. So there is no haste in this. And no. There is no haste because me say mental revolution and take place. It will be like washing your feet with your socks on. That is why my major preoccupation is the information, is trying to educate and enlighten people to become politically conscious to the point people can make valid, reasonable, sensible political decisions that is devoid of emotions, that is devoid of ethnocentric orientation, that is devoid of partisan alliances and affiliation or whatever. It is about taking decisions because you are rational. Simple. When we get to that point, the proper revolution will come. My culture say time time will broker the kind of revolution one day back and will come along with its own people. I even broker that particular deal, no. Because before the French Revolution, the clique started, you know, the people took the elites, the monarchs. The first and the second, they still took the people for granted. But certain individuals persisted, educating and enlightening the people, just try to bring them apart. But so when the people became receptive to that particular information, were abreast with that when the French Revolution started, there were the revolution, the people stood and they won. They won. So there is no haste. Then I say, no. The system is rotting to the core. Politically, socially, morally, educate every facet of this society is rotten. That is why I see. Oh, sorry, no. You need to take your time, start the mental revolution. There are people who cannot even distinguish right from wrong because they are so gross and so immersed in this partisan politics to the extent say and obinim kwa dey sisi omo so kra say they are not interested. They are not. Because the old order want to keep us the way we are. The last time I was telling you, say, if you go to Ashanti region, Kumasi, and then near Messisaka, that's around a park, all the radio stations are doing sports. They don't open the lid on politics because it is assumed that the panel holding already, they've already made their political choice already. So there is no need to enlighten them or to let them know what is going on in politics. And yes, you risk losing some of them, because when they become aware of the reality, they'll go away. So politics, the actual politics and politic, was taken off their table. So that's around a part. You know this. Sports on Kwa, Bessin, and then a radio station, they be more high or more yebi. And they the abetum. Yakofa by before better radio so any interview say you see all these are diversionary tactics just to take the people their mind away from the real issue on the ground, because it is assumed that they've already made their political choices already, so they don't need to be like and this will hook you into politics who the reality and not and then their message voter regiment now. So I don't know whether the situation is same there, because these are two areas that are so much immersed in partisan politics. I haven't stayed there, so as to whether somebody can also confirm whether if that is the same situation in voter regional. But Kumasi, I know for a fact, to a more yes pause, I'll make 4K, 3K, and then as a 4. Because politics, it is assumed that they've already made their choice, so there is no need to avail. And then some of the stations are there just trying to. So it's a new thing, and there is too much resistance because they are used to the old system. That is how. You see, these are truths that nobody will tell you. And what being crying also. But these are the realities, because there are people who are bent on reinstating the old order on us. Oh, I can't company some. Oh, Nasukonoma Bobrabang. Oh, yes, but they forget other places. Those who are causing the massive global referencing evolution are young men with innovative ideas, with a renewed sense of thinking. That is what it takes to transform a country. When you become so rigid, you can never move on. That is the society that we've created for ourselves. So we need to take time to educate ourselves, because even the sad aspect of it all is that the education we have in this particular town has no relevance, has no impact, because it is about you and poor. Until you find bit me connect them university we obana or kasa as a sebi. You don't see the difference. See, I'm no say the so-called enlightened and the uneducated, there is no difference. No. Because book they just with chew and poor, but to train the mind to become a problem solver, to be able to look at the problem and flip the other side of it, No. So even mathematics formula and as if I use in school, so multiple your friends saying you try divide in a way, So your schools in syllables one formula and but rest of them you're several other ways in other jurisdiction. The complex you are people is and I say other ways among for effort and solve problems and then I say for them. But you and I one way. So our way of thinking is linear one way. And it's a daddy will be one way, linear way of doing things. So 1990 when I say politics and it here 2000 the same thing, 2022 is the same thing, the usual thing. Why by what you say or asking for change, you are deemed an enemy, or you are disrespectful, you are too low, you are arrogant. These are words they use to tag you just to brush you away. So nobody is prepared to stand up. They just want to keep society like this, and they have enlisted agents in the old media. There are people who are guarding the estate. Into Tina radio, so now with Panina, what's in the dinner way, what's in some radio, so no kind of bomber booze, anti papa win and a minimum. Some can Yansa be him, and most of them are so uninformed, so ignorant to the sense. And some no can the what TV can all count. Because some now all can have no factual basis, there are no way to verify. They are limited in terms of information. So in his deluded your friend saying thought never when it team no, and then all infuse you and try to instate it. That is the fact. You must. This is this. But proper knowledge is never rigid. Proper knowledge is flexible. Somebody can sit somewhere and disprove all that I'm saying with a new fact. That is the new knowledge. New knowledge is never rigid. That is why democracy incorporated the spirit of discussion, stakeholder engagement. Because me and Matty and some of my kind of margin is away in somebody may say the other thing, but with that particular idea, no is superior, mammy. So democracy is something it keep growing, it keep evolving. There is no rigid distance. And the do webinar say time prescription and existing conditions then the constitution has to be amended. That is why the US, when it started, early answer now, your friends say Roe and Wade no bebano, now abortion was still illegal. Better abortion. Because conservatives, and making sure say nobody talks about abortion. Parliament, they don't say abortion, almost say killing babies. So that is the footprint they were living in the mind. Where Libra now Parliament say abortion. The thing is killing babies. Why for crying on penny? So they won the narrative very long time ago. Then 50 years ago, that the other side of the conversation flips and no, there are medical concerns. There are people who are the medical condition warranted your friend is saying abortion and as a form mother life, baby life, can and you're compatible, they cannot live together, so one has to go. So in that particular way, you have to do abortion. So medical research and medical innovation, no banana bachelor said no. Conservative way of thinking is abortion, no. I see a term abortion, a choice. So the liberals also won through Roe and Wade. And Akoswa 50 years after, and the conservatives have gone back and they have also won. Say no. And then your friends say pro-choice versus pro-life. You see how they are using the words pro-choice versus pro-life, and then life for now winning. So that is how democracy is beautiful. It's supposed to be beautiful. Supposed to be beautiful. In the time, the prescription circumstances prevailing, events are urban and as if they determine what has to be done at what point in time. And that is how the name evolve or be seen there. Situation then as if when they inform me. This offer US Constitution Second Amendment and I right to own arms and then as a form because of their revolutionary past, the war that they fought and then as a form constitutional framers anticipate say on betimi ada sore enne na amanfo asora baby so na America for be. And when they were fighting the revolutionary war, it was the availability of arms and the more betimi away. So the constitutional framers were fear lingering on the mind. Say, "Kasi ye jiji obi etu na say British for some attack be my then the Second Amendment came. Say no, obia you have right to own arms to defend yourself. That is the idea man the Second Amendment and by. But as time evolves, two different types about and now raffles and then as a form by ne. I'm a crime rate in America akosro. Then there is another argument coming up. So no, and never be able to. British for no attack so there is no need for an average American to own gun. So the conversation is going on. But the conservatives, will not agree. Because some of the gun manufacturing companies there are people who are sponsoring the political institution. So how dare you go and say you are taking away people's gun? So I have albatross hanging on the neck, the United States of America. But as time evolves and time goes on, time now will give them a perfect solution. So that is how democracy is supposed to be. It's so beautiful. So Obika said democracy, yeah, I say, hey, I'm the one named their worker. Democracy is never a problem. Say utimi ye nim nyansa and internet democracy ye who say a problem no. But my culture said democracy in its core form was not meant for fools. And you see, all the African countries that has adopted democracy, no, we are all struggling because what it takes to moot it, we don't have it. Wherever democracy is flourishing in the States, in Canada, everywhere, look at the level of enlightenment. People know their left from their right. They understand the system. They know, say, my register, me a GOP ni, me cry me card. But say, a kotoa bana se Donald Trump, me hena se sebi nkwasi asem na oh dear, me a GOP ni dear, but me de me card no, bekwa kom, me de me vote no, bekwa kom ma Joe Biden. The mere fact that me registered GOP no, and no enkona me say chin 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 am nkoto abama Trump when I feel say the name oh yeah inimical to the collective interest or the collective good of America as a country. Men fama me vote to man. But Africa no ye nim saadi ene ye. And even countries that adopted democracy no, the Makasi said democracy is a huge concept. You adopt it and you domesticate it. So the American way of democracy is different from UK is different from France is different from Weno. Which type NIF? You name your left from your right. Your constitution I tell you no copy and paste. I'm telling you, go and take Ghana's constitution. Check the wording. Now for UK and US. So two constitution and you can boom. And now you domesticate no. You the West that is the constitution we have here. We need to do a lot. Democracy is never a problem. It's never a problem. Yen a problem because ye nim nyansa. Sa na mo say religion a problem. Now I disagree. Religion is never a problem. It is our way, approach, and way of man wo UK no. That better what is a conservative and I say your friend is saying labor and I say why obi ko baby say na ye nyame but you've seen the consecration process. Everything is God from the beginning to the end. It means inside their heart, UK believe in religion. They have it. That God concept, they have it deeply seated within their heart. That is why I can't no more. God bless the king. From Bible quotation, from Bible, then Bible, from the beginning to the end. But in their everyday life, in their policies, in their everything, they don't go interfacing God or they are teaching the name they harbor God in their heart, but they know they need to work as people to achieve whatever that they want to achieve. So are you saying religion is a problem in the UK? Is it the same religion? US is the same thing. I told you, Abra Donald Trump, a US president. Donald Trump, that is why I'll buy and I've been say, transgender and sans and making sure say, but they didn't allow him. He was holding prayer sessions, praises and worship early morning, every day, Bible reading sessions in the White House every day. The US has a national prayer day. So don't sit there and say religion is a problem. Religion is never a problem because the whole essence of religion is just try. Me say human beings are so vicious. Human beings are so religion no cry na boa ama man for say be moral orientation na deep in and what obi metonhia so mekun. Because me catch you say ye mubu me ye nkra say any opportunity anko say be Sunday school to deepen our moral sense in your conviction. You have nothing to hold on to. So it's not a problem. It's our way of doing it. Because we are so weak, because we are so gullible, because we are so silly, because we are weak, so a crying on yet hoping in Yankopon Babe or Pekuna or Mobra Papa or Quacobom Pie and Yankopon Ykunamano, Jimmy and a Sini Pabi Muma or Yarea or Uncle Hospital or Quacoda prayer camp, Senior maybe one Pia Mano, Benjamin and the Monday Pabi say Yensi Hospital, Yenya medical laboratory, Yenya research, near making sure you bit me one pano. You are not using your mind, so always near the hot. Sanya man, Yame. Yamenes is a Sani man, and then as for their mine. obekọ kwabrane na batia bon ohu ne nsa utim se ne ho de obetime ya adwuma onko na oda prayer comes by before ye no anka wo chire no waptwe boda ni so. That is our mentality, that is our psyche. That is why I'm so scandalized when I hear say Oko North I see a witch camp. Baby we are see do a witch camp. Ya ka ye neje. Your politicians who go up and down ye nim witch camp or ye mia ya no. We are jokers people. So you see, me say we are kind of people we seek contrition from everybody except ourselves. So we always find reasons to blame people. Akufo-Addo aban is not here. Enye Russia ni Ukraine war COVID-19. Enye COVID-19 I be a ohima lizia wawi. Enye ohima lizia I mahama be a watwam. Enye ono aye we. Always trying to find people to blame, but blame ne honda. So easy no. We will not blame ourselves. Say na ya fail. We are blaming religion. We are gullible because religion concept in play here. The same religious concept is in play in US. The same thing is in play in UK. The same thing elsewhere. People have it, but it's not a problem for them. They are advancing. They are growing because they don't interface their everyday life with those things. They believe in science. They believe in scientific research, innovation. They know say any tools are bit we are no any. Now, when your president on a handkerchief bonensa to say be a bit depel or passable because also force on for handkerchief monensa. So when he's able, if also for to convince a president to do that, and then you understand the kind of hollow mind or in a broad day, Ababine, their chef president in some no good anymore. So if you're reasonable, you're sitting up as I didn't go to 7 years. So we are making religion unattractive. It is not obinaye. And you obinaye. It is us. And I am making religion so unattractive. Because religion has saved the world properly. Because they say human being in a way we are so vicious. I have moral orientation, that's how kind of many way I say saying a deal Srubia Banipum and Yasanka de Bisi we are no Minia. So don't sit anywhere and say religion is a problem. I am a problem. We have sick orientation. Sick orientation, that is what we have. Let us stop blaming everybody. Young Kasano, we are largely responsible because message 2016 Akufo-Addo he was just an ordinary person gallivanting across the street of this particular country, eating with market women and as a forum. Yet 2 million man, he doesn't care because we are so gullible to the extent that and it is true. It is true. It is true. That is why when you're man for defending them, but they are not even benefiting. They are not even benefiting. So for how long are we going to waste our productive years? For how long? See, your team creating your friend is saying arena. There are Ghana has a pool of knowledgeable people living outside Ghana who are willing to come home to help contribute to the growth and the advancement of this particular country. But knowledge in the Bible catches all you to know. So we are creating a hellhole. There are people who can help. There are people advancing. But we are so rigid and we are holding on to this old order. Because old order where they free who never did it. Because old order no, ye miss us with Nyansa and us with Nyansa. The here so be the political party team with Nyansa Krana, waiting about a minister, with Nyansa Krabiting about a deputy minister, with Nyansa Krabiting about a board chairman. Ubedidi come up. But the new order here proposal will just take individuals, isolate you from your environment and look at you holistically and say, what do you have to offer? And then whatever, how innovative are you? or attitude to say then a bit me. So when we are able to put such critical minds in position, that is where you begin to see innovation. That is where you begin to see growth. Because I told you, say Japan took that step after coming out of the Second World War and realizing, say, all the odds were against them. This is a country, even they were banned from establishing an army. For Constitution, I'm saying Article 9, a ban you from establishing an army. And then more try say almost for self-defense in at least or put some in place, take care of themselves, because America and I almost be seen there in terms of your friend saying military might and then as a form into undim now to say Japan, so what can American talk, and it's been that till date. South Korea is almost the same. South Korea is a satellite state of America, and look at them. Knowledge economy, knowledge. School kakra na omo wom no kro omo bra omo ho. People who are omo try just to do, they were saying, how do we even recognize them? We don't. On my na team just go to social media. We are saying number be say because social media ko ro no ho etweke ya e no cry enough. So wo abenya mfaso achen obi a so abo na master's degree in asefo, because they are able to get money to buy cars in asefo. We are not putting premium on knowledge, so there is no incentive for people. I know people who go to the university and they drop out because they don't see the need. But school is supposed to be one of the most important thing, critical thing, train minds to become innovative so that we can solve problems. But the arena we've created is such that namusa anabra can't just say education is the key to success. And then padlocks no yasana to the center to key no bar. When to me any door, you become useless. You become. So it's a struggle. It's a struggle. No, be musa. The other side, yes, you see, I've been for Jumantino. We are always under the mercy of few twisted minds or motimi arises to stand on the political stage. Ebia Kwana said we wouldn't be channel far away, but because of the BOD Chirintino on a sham ramount. That is the problem, because Yabase Ghana Kana NI for ultimate say or muni capacity say yabe issue ninano. There is no sense in it for anybody to say they may apply punitive sanctions. Now, can a minister say they may punish your mind without parliamentary consent? How? But what kind of lawless state it is, and we have parliament sitting aloof? That is my problem. So another day, if we have anybody sebi, any twisted mind be that's around or apply sanctions to Ghanaians, and they just apply it just like that, because Ghana is like a private entity where any non-entity can just wake up and say in the name of being a minister, now I'm just applying sanctions just like that, and they get away with it. People don't even trust the court to go to court to seek your redress. That is what I'm telling you, sir. We are sitting on a powder keg. If we are not careful, the estate may explode because there is too much anger in the system. I am here, a big blow in our faces. I think that time is fast spent. I decided, say, because of Barcelona for your coach, buy and fashion more number. And we can do it. And I just have to let us do this for this time, say, but in America too, because me say more America na yet political party in and so for and so yes, ni a good initiative, but what do I not kind of social media and the political party or social media? The political party or social media, and I know what do I not tell man there. The most important thing is educating the people. You don't decide what happens. Time and nature will broker the kind of deal that we want. Just relax. So if you really understand politics, then you appreciate, say, there are a lot of things going on within the Ghanaian political arena. There is a massive tsunami that is about to sweep a lot of people away. And it is information that will be the trigger. And yes, I can yell too, and I am quite demonstrating. No. Let's hold on. With no opportunity, I just try to enlighten, because most of our people are lost to the sense that you can't even save them from themselves. They are lost. They are lost. Yes. Yeah, Nana Kwame will say religion in the UK is not, but in Ghana, yes, that is the thing. That is the point. That's why I told you, sir, religion in essence is one of the beautiful things that has happened to the world, because it has saved the world from a lot of troubles. But yana yenim nyansa. Yeno na yenim nyansa. And na ye use religion na ye di edinsem hunu. The China democracy here is a beautiful thing. Just look at the Western economies. Now, it's so beautiful, sir. You have some who are conservatives. Their job is to conserve the old order. Into a mono, nyame body, nyame say, niso ya abortion, yeah, abortion, you are conserving that. You are conservative, that's what it means. You are conserving the old order. Until now, oko, US, your fellow Republicans say from GOP. Is it Grand Old Party? Yeah. Omono, they are conserving the old order. So abortion, you say, trumu, no. Yen so science, so. And the Libras, but Libras, no. So be any right. Because sure, politics is a market of ideas. Let people go and shop whatever that they want. And now there are other school of thought. There are several proponents. My culture say from deliberative Democrat. And my culture say we need to get actively involved in the national discourse. We cannot be passive onlookers. We need to be active participants. That is the one I'm recommending for you. So democracy is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But me no wanna say yendim nyansa ntina yehu se ekwosa, and the whole of Africa. It's like it has become a destructive tool. Adi etimia boa the Western economy. Amana abeye what it is today, because for instance, if you live in the US and you're able to innovate something, if you're able to come up with something, because of property rights and then as a phone, that is why there be a brigade. Because Microsoft and the whole thing, until why anything you use it for, that thing belongs to him. But to achieve all these things, you need institutions. I can't just say institutions, to be strong, you need men of conviction, men of strong, like, I'm for Sabi. To guide and show those institutions. Ghana has institutions, we have all the institutions. We have parliament. Just look at it. It has become a partisan, your friends, the atmosphere, a partisan arena. People go there and they toy around national issues. Look at the executive, these are institutions. Look at the judiciary, and Ghanaians don't even trust judges anymore because they are perceived to be as corrupt as hell. What again? Because we don't have strong men of conviction to be interfacing these institutions. So all these institutions are just slipping away. That is the problem. So it is not about institutions, it is about building men, and that is the kind of society I want to see. This is the kind of society somebody will rise up and own on to Ghana and say, yes, this is my country. One beautiful thing about US, some of their small towns in the county now, more sheriff and then as a phone owner. Obakacho said, this is my town. I own the town. So you see, when you own the town, then you take it as your property and you guard it with your everything, even at the peril of your life, you guard it. That is what your friend said, JF Kennedy, the message, how it inspired Americans. It is not about what America will do for you, but what is it that you're doing for America. So sheriff in a small town back at you say, this is my city. But what's my office for Ghana? Presidency cry we are on a half and beam because or my name will be added. No man have been why. Nasa and then Yamebe and a sense of Muno, Yamen teacher of mine. God is a sensible God. he will always be there watching you say for wadwen ye adwuma ma wonyansa ne nimde ne wanim kan. That is the only way you can survive as people. So I think we've done enough for the day. Yanko here Champions League na basa for no. Yanko che buy am for nche no. Selipopo we bia obi amechia akuya afrane Umar Muhammad messages no ho bana Henry Thomas also thank you very much. Nana Kwame Yakubu Francis Stephen Anaburana thank you very much. Oh Wise Nana Eric Wise Samoa unia apomboko there me am a classmate bakope Happy Solomon Akim Ibrahim Samson Mensa Mehu Kofi Apia J and David Apia David Wisdom Delali. We have Jose Miracle, then Akogo Moses Chim. I think a lot of them. Thank you very much. Hey, I see Mary. Oh, it's gone. Mary, my friend. Thank you very much for watching. So I think we spend much time here. Kenneth Bonzi, Holy Family Hospital, Techiman, Unia, Mexiao. Thank you very much for watching. And I said the names are plenty. Nana Ampa Ben Chreme. Minia, we are so here. Eric Amache, thank you very much for your message. David Afo, Evelyn Young, thank you very much. So let's end it here. Like I said, whenever we get time, we try to get in touch with you. And always you can go to our website, www.ivancheinnocent.org. And sometimes we put up stories there, and you can go and like it. And there are portions, those of you who want to support our shows and so there are portions you can donate whatever that you have there and to support what we do. Thank you very much. I think that we'll find time and meet again. Until we meet again, hasta mañana.